Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network tonight from Fort Morgan High School. It's a conference doubleheader as the Fort Morgan Mustangs entertain the Riverdale Ridge Ravens. I'm John Beltran. As the starting lineups are being introduced for both teams. And one thing that is a surprise to me is that Mariah Gonzalez is a freshman. The leading scorer on this team is not a starter for Riverdale Ridge. They go with Lene Lucero, Sienna Mullen, who's a senior, Jadalise Gomez, Megan Drew's a senior, and Bailey Bushlack. The Mustangs go into the game with a record of 2-9. And we'll get to the Mustangs starting lineup here momentarily. It's Olivia Wolf, Marbella Estrada Diaz, Emma Christensen, Kirsten Dahl, and Jenna Fritzler. It's an all-senior lineup. So Riverdale Ridge, 1-1 in league play, 4-8 overall. The Mustangs 0-2 in the league, 2-9 on the season. 4 teams are 2-0 in league action: Roosevelt, Severance, Berthoud, and Thompson Valley. And I believe at least 2, if not 3 of those schools are ranked: Roosevelt, Berthoud, and Thompson Valley. And the Mustangs have not played any of them. So it's going to get much tougher after tonight. The opening tip is brought to you by Buildings by Design when it comes to experience. Buildings by Design is the best in the business. Quality, commitment, and experience makes Buildings by Design the only choice when it comes to your next project. Baby blue uniforms for Riverdale Ridge, the whites for Fort Morgan. Kirsten Dahl against Bailey Bushlack, controlled by Riverdale Ridge. Here's Sienna Mullen. Back out on the high right to Drews. Megan Drews towards the top, backing off a bit. The Mustangs in a 2-3 right now. Here is Drews' bounce pass down low to Bushlack, and shot partially blocked. Beautiful play there by Kirsten Dahl. Here come the Mustangs the other way. Christensen just across midcourt. Bounce pass outside right to Wolf. Takes a few dribbles, maintaining it at the top now for Fritzler. On the outside left to Christensen. Bounce pass down low to Dahl. Puts it up and in, and a foul along the left baseline. She went straight up without a pump fake and scores. The N1 for Kirsten Dahl. And the foul was committed. That would have to be Bushlack if they put a 1 up there. And then I thought I saw him 1-3. That's got to be Bailey Bushlack with a foul. And the free throw is off to the right. Why is it 1-3? The rebound, though, to Fritzler. Yeah, that's weird. There's no 1-3 out there. That put is up and in. Into the lane from Fritzler. She scores. All right, let's see. Yeah, that foul cannot be on a 13. And that's, yeah, he did signal 1-3, and it should be 1-5 on Bushlack. That's why the stoppage in play. And the Mustangs should be up 4-0. They haven't scored the second basket. There you go, 4-0. And already issues 40 seconds into the game. One with the scorer's table, the other with the official. Hopefully better after this. Here's Megan Drews for Riverdale Ridge on the outside left. The 3 is going to be way off to the left and missed by Sienna Mullen. And the rebound going over to Kirsten Dahl. Here come the Mustangs into the front court. Christensen spinning on the outside right to Wolf. Maintains the dribble at the top now for Fritzler. Outside left chest pass. Christensen starts to drive. Bounce pass. Dahl down low. Back to defender. And Bushlack blocks it, but it's picked up by Fort Morgan in a tie-up. Yeah, Dahl cannot get away with that the whole game. She's got a pump fake at some point. Bushlack is taller than she is. Possession arrow, Fort Morgan. Wolf to throw it in. You just can't go straight up like that. That doesn't work. Baseball pass into the lane. Estrada Diaz throws up a brick. Rebound Dahl. She's fouled as she misses. That's when you don't pump fake. When you have nobody on you. Kirsten Dahl having a nice start. Bushlack with her second foul. How about that? Kirsten Dahl's got 3 rebounds and a couple of points. And let's see if there's a substitution already. 1:10 into the game and a couple of fouls there by Bailey Bushlack, who's the tallest player for Riverdale Ridge. Dahl's got some height to her, but Bushlack, well, she looks like close to 6 feet. Free throw is up, and that one is off to the right. Second free throw upcoming, and here comes Simone Martinez. for Riverdale Ridge, the early substitution. Shouldn't be 5-0. I've got 4-0. Free throw is short, and the ball is tipped around, and it's taken by Martinez. I'm not sure where they got that 5. There's no 5 up there. On the outside right, Mullen with the basketball. At the top for Lucero. On the outside left, Drews with a 3 off the back of the rim. The rebound to Martinez. She's trapped over there, and there's going to be a tie-up. But that should say 4-0. I don't know where the 5 came from. There was no change of score whatsoever, unless they corrected off the next basket. Drews to throw it in. On the high right to Gomez. Lob down low, and there's a foul. That's going to be on Dahl. She went over the back. Martinez. And to throw it in will be Gomez. Yeah, it should be 4-0. Are they correcting that? I mean, what is going on here? There's 6:29 to go in the opening quarter, and apparently, I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, how do you add a 5th point? There was never a 5th point. It's 4-0. 4-0 is the score, not 5. There should not be a debate on that. It is 4-0. And now they're debating the score. Still says 5 on the board, but it definitely is 4. There you go. Now to throw it in is Jadalise Gomez. In the right corner, it's taken by Martinez and then wrestled away by Jenna Fritzer. A tie-up goes to Fort Morgan. Well, the Mustangs playing excellent defense so far. And we've had 3 screw-ups already here in the early going. Estrada Diaz, and the pass is poked out of bounds, intended for Wolf, knocked away by Jadalise Gomez. And to trigger it in will be Emma Christensen just beyond midcourt. Christensen, bounce pass is out of bounds. It was poked out of bounds there by Sienna Mullen. No flow to this game or to the scores table either. Here's the bounce pass into Fritzer, now to Christensen to the basket, and it's blocked out of bounds. Nice play by Drews. The Mustangs retain possession. And to throw it in is Wolf. Wolf looking. Bounce pass inside. She forced that completely. It's loose on the floor. And we might have a foul. No, it's a travel on Riverdale Ridge as Martinez picked it up, and then she was on the floor. So they exchanged turnovers there. This game has gotten off to a mess. Dahl on the outside right. Back on the high right to Christensen in the right corner. Knocked out of bounds. Intended for Wolf. Poked away by Gomez. And Fort Morgan's forcing too many passes here. But they're up 4-0 on buckets by Dahl and Fritzler. The lob into Wolf now on the high right. Towards the timeline now is Emma Christensen. Christensen against Mullen. Left-handed dribble on the high left to Estrada Diaz. Bounce pass down low to Fritzer. Turns, hooks, misses, and she grabs. Nope, she didn't have the rebound. Had it momentarily. It's taken away by Lene Lucero. Long pass over to Gomez. Gomez is going to flip it over to Drews. Now near that left corner, Gomez 3. It hits nothing but window. And the ball is out of bounds. It is off of Riverdale Ridge and Lene Lucero. It'll be Mustang basketball. 5:46 to go in a very messy first quarter here. Christensen backcourt to Estrada Diaz. Now to Christensen. With a dribble, spins it nearly into the front court. Still in the backcourt. Bounce pass front court to Fritzler. Fakes, dribbles into the lane. Bounce pass inside Dahl, and there's a traveling violation on Fritzler. Both teams with a couple of turnovers here in the early going. And Riverdale Ridge comes the other way. Let's see what we're going to get here from them. They have not made a shot, obviously. Here's the left wing 3 up and in and out. That's missed over there by Gomez. Nice rebound by Mullen. Left baseline. Her shot is up and in. That's a 3-pointer. Just outside of the line. And it's 4-3 Fort Morgan. Estrada Diaz into the front court. Towards the top of the 3-point circle. Dribbling at the free throw line. Swings it back out to Wolf. Wolf with a right-handed dribble. Picks up the dribble. Bounce pass straight away to Dahl on the left wing. Here's Gomez down low to Fritzler, and she banks and misses. That was Christensen, and then she misses the follow, but she's fouled. And Jenna Fritzler to the line. That foul was on Martinez, her first. Well, the Mustangs are doing a nice job on the boards. 5 rebounds for Fort Morgan, 4 for Riverdale Ridge. But Kirsten Dahl was 0 out of 3 from the line. Let's see if Fritzler can have a better result. And that free throw is up and good. 5-3 in favor of Fort Morgan. 4:51 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw is in the air, and that looks good, and it is. It rattles in. Fort Morgan 6, Riverdale Ridge 3. 4:47 to go, opening quarter. In the right corner with the basketball is Megan Drews with a crossover dribble on Fritzler. Cross-court pass is taken by Martinez. Back out on the high left here is Mullen. Cross-court pass to Drews. Drews into the lane. I'm not sure who she went for. Intercepted by Emma Christensen. 3 turnovers for the Ravens. Christensen, chest pass, right side Wolf. She'll take the 3. Bingo for Olivia Wolf. The right wing 3 of the Mustangs have tripled up the Ravens, 9-3. 4:16 to go in the first. Megan Drews, cross-court pass taken by Lucero. Now left baseline shot is off the back of the rim by Martinez. Ball is loose, picked up by Fritzler, but then she threw it away. Here's Riverdale Ridge again. That shot is missed over there by Martinez. Knocked out of bounds. Well, they're going to say it went off of Fritzler. It will stay with Riverdale Ridge, and now their leading scorer, Mariah Gonzalez, is into the game, along with Gabby Herr, Michaela Stark, and Ella Cornelius. Sienna Mullen, let's see if she's still on the floor. She is. She's got the basketball. Mullen on the high right, straight away. That 3 is up by Gonzalez. It's in. 8.4 points a game for the freshman. She just added 3. 9-6 Fort Morgan. Christensen fouled in the backcourt. A careless foul by Mullen. Yeah, I don't know why you foul in the backcourt like that. Riverdale Ridge with 14 fouls. The Mustangs have 1 with 3:51 to go in the first. It's a 9-6 Mustang lead. In the backcourt to Wolf. Bounce pass to Christensen. Maintains the dribble. Watch out from behind. Crosses over. The pass inside to Fritzler. Banks and scores. Beautiful feed from Emma to Jenna. With the left hand, Fritzler now with 6. The Mustangs lead by 5. 11-6. 3:35 to go in the first quarter, in the first of 2. With a basketball is Michaela Stark. Cross-court pass for the 3 is up, and that's off the back of the rim. Missed by Cornelius. Ball is out of bounds. It's off Riverdale Ridge. And to throw it in will be Christensen. Backcourt pressure being applied. Gets it into Wolf. Bounce pass to Christensen, who's the best dribbler on this team. A crossover on Mullen, and she double dribbled. The Mustangs with 4 turnovers and 3 for the Ravens. And to trigger it in will be Gabby Herr. Herr into Mullen. Mullen with a right-handed dribble. Chest pass. Left side over to Cornelius. Cross-court pass to Herr. Now to Cornelius. Straight away. 3 is in and out. Strong box out there by Christensen. Grabs her first rebound, but she's trapped in the backcourt looking for a pick. Now picks up the dribble. They might need a timeout. And there is the timeout by head coach Steve Starsher. That's a good timeout. That would have been a 10-second violation. Engineering and consulting services for all of your projects at Western Engineering Consultants. Strong commitment to their clients' needs sets them apart. Get your project started the right way. Western Engineering Consultants. And even 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Fort Morgan 11. Riverdale Ridge 6. And leading the way is Jenna Fritzler with 6 points unofficially. Sometimes I look down, I pick the head up, and hopefully I write everything in the correct column. It is Fritzler, Estrada Diaz, Christensen, Wolf, and Kirsten Dahl. No substitutions yet for the Mustangs. 4 substitutions here for Riverdale Ridge. Christensen on the outside left to Estrada Diaz. Double teams, got to get rid of it. Jump pass is going to be poked away, and it's intercepted by the Riverdale Ridge Ravens, and scoring is Mariah Gonzalez to the rack. She's got 5. The Mustang lead is down to 3. 11-8. Jump pass backcourt wide open as Dahl, but Wolf doesn't see her, but she finds Christensen, has the ball go off her leg out of bounds. That would have been a layup. 6 turnovers for the Mustangs with 2.5 to go in the first. Here's Gabby Herr straight away on the 2-3 zone. She'll take the 3, and it's off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose and picked up by Olivia Wolf of Fort Morgan. Wolf has to get rid of it. Pressured in the backcourt. Get rid of it. The jump pass to Christensen. Christensen dribbles by defender. Now lobs it down low for Dahl. Bounce pass to Fritzler. Banks and scores. That was a thing of beauty. Fritzler now with 8 in the opening quarter. The assist to Kirsten Dahl. 13-8, under 2 minutes to go in the first. On the high right is Gabby Herr. Back out to Cornelius. Now to Herr, right of the lane. Jump pass, left wing. Here's the shot. It's off the bottom of the net. Missed by Gonzalez, out of bounds. Threw up a runner from about 6 feet away. Checking back in is Simone Martinez. And it triggered in is Estrada Diaz. Into the backcourt to Fritzler. Jump pass to Wolf. Still in the backcourt with a right-handed dribble. Now to Estrada Diaz. Gets by a defender into the front court to Wolf. Bounce pass outside left to Fritzler. Looked like she traveled. No whistle, but she lost the ball anyway. 7 turnovers for Fort Morgan. Gabby Herr on the outside left. Taken by Gonzalez. Straight away to Cornelius. Now to Gonzalez. Dribbles left of the lane. Now Cornelius traveled. Yep, definitely picked up that back foot. It'll be Fort Morgan basketball here, with a 13-8 lead with 90, make it 86 seconds to go in the first. Estrada Diaz along the side gets it into Christensen. Emma bounce pass to Estrada Diaz, still in the backcourt. Now to Christensen. Chest pass front court to Dahl. Dribbles, banks, misses. Ball is tipped right into the hands of Simone Martinez. Had to look there. Could have used a pump fake to get the defender in the air. On the right wing, Gomez loses control off a Mustang foot. Now picked up by Mullen. The three is good on the right wing. Off the loose change, Sienna Mullen has 2 threes. She's got 6. The Mustang lead is down to 2, 13-11. Wolf backcourt bounce pass to Christensen. We got 55 seconds to go. She traveled. 8 turnovers for Fort Morgan. And now to throw it in along the side in front of the Mustang bench for Riverdale Ridge will be Gonzalez. Lobs it into her. Cross-court pass. It's taken by Martinez. Down low, the pass from Drew is intercepted by Dahl, intended for Martinez. 5 turnovers for the Ravens, nearly re-stolen by Riverdale Ridge. Jump pass to Dahl, got to get it across midcourt, and does to Emma Christensen. 2-on-1. Christensen all the way, has it partially blocked. Oh, nice rebound there by Martinez. Good defensive play by Riverdale Ridge. Gonzalez on the outside left, 27 seconds to go in the first to Drews. Now to Gonzalez, 3 in the air, and Riverdale Ridge has the lead. It's 14-13. Gonzalez off the bench has 8 points. Oh, they're going to say it's a 2? No, there you go. Boy, what are they doing at the table here? On the outside right, Wolf, bounce pass inside. That's way too late. Intercepted. Yeah, you got to throw that much earlier, and now the layup is up and missed on the other end, but a foul on Fritzler. Sienna Mullen to the line. I've said this so many times. When you see a player open, that doesn't mean she's open then. She might be open then, but you have to anticipate her being open. That's when you feed her. Now when she's open, so the defense catches up. And the free throw is up and in for Sienna Mullen. That's why Fort Morgan has committed 9 turnovers here in the opening quarter and trailed by 2. Second free throw is in the air, and that one is off the right side of the rim. And do we have a lane violation? No. Lane violation against Fort Morgan. Doesn't count. This one will count if there's not another lane violation. Mullen has 7 points in a quarter, make it 8. It's now a 7-0 run. 3.9 seconds to go. The ball is thrown away, taken by Riverdale Ridge with 1. The 3 is up, and that's good by Mariah Gonzalez. And they end the quarter on a 11-0 run with Mariah Gonzalez scoring 11 points, and Fort Morgan's got to take much better care of the basketball. After 8 minutes of play, it's Riverdale Ridge 19, Fort Morgan 13 in the first of 2 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Riverdale Ridge with a basketball, and Megan Drews misses left baseline, and the ball is ripped away by Sienna Mullen. Now the jump pass to her on the outside left. Gonzalez in the left corner. The shot is up, and it's missed over there by Mullen. Kirsten Dahl chases it down in the corner. And she gets it over to Olivia Wolf. Here we go with Fort Morgan trailing 19-13. Lob outside right to Diaz, straight away to Wolf. Now Fort Morgan's got to be disciplined here. Down low to Kirsten Dahl, banks and scores. Nice feed by Emma Christensen. Kirsten Dahl now has 4 points. The Mustangs stopped that 11-0 run. And the other way, Drews bounce pass, right corner, Martinez, offensive foul off the pass as Fritzler took the charge. Megan Drews commits her first. She's still on the floor. I wonder if they bumped knees. They might have bumped knees as Lene Lucero's about to check in. She's still on the floor. Yeah, that might have been the case. Like a good neighbor, Greg Mullen and his team at State Farm Insurance are there to make the insurance world easy for you. 842-45-55. It's a 19-15 Riverdale Ridge lead early in the second quarter as they scored the final 11 points of the opening quarter. They nailed 5 3-pointers. And Fort Morgan's taking care of the basketball was not good. 10 turnovers. Riverdale Ridge had 5. And now Drew's walking off under her own power. Team's back on the floor. It'll be Fort Morgan basketball. Christensen, Dahl, Fritzler, Estrada, Diaz, and Wolf. You've got Martinez along with Gonzalez, Mullen, Gabby Herr, and now that ball's thrown away. And in the left corner, that's Lucero. Now back high right, the three. Mullen is up and good. Sienna Mullen has got 11 points. Fort Morgan can't control the ball. And now another throwaway in the backcourt. It's 22-15. Into the lane. The left-handed hook is up and off the back of the rim. Missed over there by Lucero. And the ball's into the hands of Gabby Herr. They're getting the loose balls as well. Mullen fakes the three. Drives right baseline. Cut off. And a foul by Fritzler. That's her second. And right now, Riverdale Ridge is on a 14-2 run. And here comes Jenda Montoya. And Fort Morgan is doing an awful job, unfortunately, taking care of the ball. With the basketballs, Adelise Gomez in the left corner. Now the Gonzalez three, and that's off the front of the rim. Nice rebound by Olivia Wolf for second. They got to get rid of it. Don't want to be double teamed. Now to Estrada Diaz. Jump pass intercepted by Gonzalez, and then that ball is kicked by Fort Morgan. It'll stay with Riverdale Ridge. I mean, I don't know why they don't know. They've got a pump fake here. You just can't throw it right into the defender. It's tough to watch here. Fort Morgan's got more talent than that. With a left-handed dribble, Lucero spins in the lane. Lucero bounce pass goes off the leg of Emma Christensen out of bounds. Riverdale Ridge caught a break there because Simone Martinez was not that close to the basketball. We have 6:16 to go before the break. And now into the game is Jadalise Gomez. She was out briefly for Riverdale Ridge. The lob down low, wide open, banking and scoring is Martinez. She was not picked up off the feet from Mullen. She was just standing by herself. And then Wolf has the ball poked out of bounds by Lucero. The Mustangs clearly could not handle the pressure. A 16-2 run for the Ravens. Inbounds to Estrada Diaz. It's 24-16. This game is going to get away from Fort Morgan. Here's Wolf, front court pass to Christensen. Crossover dribble on the high left towards the top of the three-point circle. Right side to Estrada Diaz. She's double-teamed again, and now nearly tied up, and that time she's fouled. Nice job of Estrada Diaz securing the basketball. Fouled by Mariah Gonzalez. 16 foul. The next one gets the Mustangs to the line. Christensen to throw it in. Bounce pass on the outside right. Dahl penetrates right baseline. Pulls up from 5. Throws up an air ball. Lene Lucero has the basketball for Riverdale Ridge. Lucero at the top. Dribbles by Estrada Diaz. Pumps it left baseline. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, they're disagreeing here. They're saying offensive foul on Lucero off the pass. Wow. I think the Mustangs caught a break there. Estrada Diaz to throw it in. In the backcourt to Montoya. Now flips it over to Emma Christensen. In the backcourt still to Estrada Diaz. Then her pass is tipped away, but she's fouled. She'll go to the stripe. Mariah Gonzalez got her across the wrist. That's her second foul. It's the 8th team foul. Riverdale Ridge being aggressive, but overly aggressive. 24-15. I think I said 16 earlier. 24-15, a 16-2 run. And let's see if Estrada Diaz can put a stop to that one by just getting a free throw. She bends, she shoots, and off to the right and short. And the one bounce rebound to Martinez, her 5th. There's the outlet to Lucero. Now here's Mullen, bounce pass, left corner, 3 is up. Gonzalez, yes. Mariah Gonzalez again. Her 4th trifecta, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. She's got 14 points in the game, nearly outscoring Fort Morgan on her own. Allison Holdcroft is in. It's a timeout for the Mustangs, down by 12, 27-15. It is now a 19-2 run. Mobile banking on the go makes banking easier for you when you're on the go. Check them out today at Equitable Savings and Loan. Man, they've got some shooters. Riverdale Ridge has nailed 7 3-pointers in the game. 4 by Gonzalez and 3 by Mullen. Well, there's 2 shooters. That's all you need. That can open up the inside game. They're very comfortable shooting at the gymnasium here in Fort Morgan. Let's reset the lineups here. It's Martinez, Gonzalez, Lucero, Mullen, and Jadalise Gomez for Riverdale Ridge. The Mustangs have made a couple of substitutions. They've got Christensen out there with Holdcroft, Dahl, Montoya, who came in for Fritzler, saddled with a couple of fouls, and Olivia Wolf. Mustang basketball, no pressure being applied this time. They're backing off and picking up at midcourt. Christensen, bounce pass to Wolf. Wolf on the left wing, bounce pass to Christensen. In the left corner to Montoya, dribbles to her right, now back out to Christensen. Maintains the dribble for Fort Morgan. Christensen retreating towards the timeline on the outside right to Wolf, double team. Bounce pass gets away from everybody, out of bounds. Towards the bottom bleacher, Fort Morgan now with their 14th turnover unofficially. The Ravens already up by double digits. On the outside right is Gomez. Gomez with a crossover dribble right of the lane, and she's fouled. 14 foul against Fort Morgan. That's against Olivia Wolf, her 1st. And Gomez to throw it in. Nope. Are they going to switch off here? It'll be Sienna Mullen instead. They're counting down. Mullen's got to get it in. She's got 2 seconds to get it in. Still looking, lobs it outside left to Gomez with a dribble. Then the bounce pass gets away and saved in, and it's still a nice play. Well, what a play by Gonzalez. Now it's Mullen, high right, straight away Gonzalez. Parking lot 3, and that's off the back of the rim. Montoya grabs the Fort Morgan rebound, and then she nearly threw it away, but it's out of bounds off Gonzalez. Those outlets have been issues for Fort Morgan now. Riverdale Ridge is pressuring again with 4.5 to go before the break. Backcourt pass to Christensen, bounce pass to Dahl. Dahl with a dribble. Jump pass, front court, Holcroft, 2-on-1. Lob inside Montoya. She's fouled as she misses. Foul by Lucero, her 2nd. Montoya to the line. Nice job by Fort Morgan breaking the press. But you got to make free throws. The Mustangs have struggled for the line. The free throw by Montoya is in the air, and that one is good. Back into the game is Bailey Bushlack. She had 2 early fouls for Riverdale Ridge. 27-16. They haven't put the point on the board yet. Let's see. Free throw is up, and that one is good. That's 2 free throws made. Should be 17. 17 on the board. There we go. Into the front court on the outside right with the basketball is Lucero. Lucero straight away. Bounce pass intended for Bushlack. Intercepted by Dahl. And then we have the Mustangs turning it over. A double dribble. And to throw it in will be Lucero. 4:11 to go. Second quarter. Riverdale Ridge 27, Fort Morgan 17. Mullen straight away, picked up by Montoya. Overhead pass on the outside left to Gomez. Now straight away to Lucero. Left-handed dribble all the way unguarded. Banks and she missed an easy one. But the ball is tipped to Gonzalez. Now Gomez 3. Good. Gomez was wide open. She scores. Off the rebound from Gonzalez. The lead is a baker's dozen, 30-17, and a travel by Dahl in the backcourt. Get rid of the basketball. Oh, gosh. Boy, the over-dribbling. You know, not everybody can dribble, but everybody should be able to pass. And Jessica Sanchez into the game, and I know I sound frustrated, but this team is better than they're showing. Fort Morgan came out scoring the first 4 points of the game, and they're committing a lot of unforced errors here. Mullen with a left-handed dribble. Gets a pick from Bushlack. Right of the lane all the way. She's going to lay it up, and she missed an easy layup. And the ball is volleyballed around to Gomez. Gomez all the way. Puts it up off the back of the rim and in. A little layup for Gomez. Well, it's 32-17. Backcourt pressure being applied. Christensen at her own free throw line in the backcourt. Jump pass to Holdcroft, and she traveled. Coach Starsher's got to be beside himself. He cannot be happy about this. And here comes Riverdale Ridge. On the high right, Drews with the basketball. Jump pass is tipped away, taken by Mullen. Left baseline to her. 3 by Gomez is off to the left. And a nice box out by Holdcroft and a foul by Drews. That's a silly foul. She had no position there. Holdcroft to the line. And Drews commits her second foul. That is the 10th team foul, so 2 free throws for Allison Holdcroft. You never want to commit a foul 75 feet away from the basket, or 70 feet away. Fort Morgan clearly frustrated. Free throw is up, and that's good. But this has been a massive run, a 24-4 run by Riverdale Ridge. Second free throw is up, and that is short. And the one bounce rebound to Bushlack, her first. On the outlet, here's Mullen in the left corner, wide open. Drew's shot is up and in and out. And a nice rebound by Sanchez. She boxed out nicely, and she's tied up. Tied up by Bushlack. Christensen to throw it in. Over to Holcroft, and then she nearly threw it away, but there's a foul in the backcourt. Riverdale Ridge is being overly aggressive. And that's going to send Fort Morgan back to the line. And that looks like it's going to be on Sienna Mullen. Hasn't been put on the board, but that's what I thought I saw. Emma Christensen, the free throw is off the back of the rim and in. It just sat there. The Mustangs now have 7 points in the quarter. That one's up, and that's good. Now they have 7. 32-20, Riverdale Ridge. And the clock just started late. Oh, jeez. On the outside left is Drews. Jump pass inside to Mullen. Left baseline. Bushlack. 3 is missed. And the ball is loose in the corner, out of bounds. Mustang basketball. And back into the game is Simone Martinez for Bushlack. And they'll apply the pressure. The Mustangs with 17 turnovers. Riverdale Ridge with 7. Backcourt pass to Holcroft. Now to Emma Christensen. Christensen bounce pass to Wolf with a right-handed dribble. Jump pass is taken by Christensen into the front court towards Brooklyn Cundiff, and she could not save it in. It's out of bounds as Brooklyn Cundiff just checked in. And here comes Gabby Herr with 2.5 minutes to go for Riverdale Ridge. Over to Drews. On the outside left to Gomez. Left corner wide open 3. Gonzalez. Yep. Unguarded, even though she's the leading scorer on the team, and she's got 17 points in the first half. 35-20. Wolf jump pass to Holcroft. Her jump pass taken by Sanchez. Now to Cundiff. Cundiff left to the lane. Is stripped from behind, out of bounds by Gonzalez. Mustang basketball. And let's see. Holdcroft to throw it in. Baseball pass into Christensen. Lob back to Wolf. Wolf just beyond midcourt. Maintains the dribble. Swings it left side to Holdcroft. Baseball pass down low. Cundiff turns, hooks, and hits nothing but glass. And the ball is loose. It's still loose. It's out of bounds. It's off of Gabby Herr. And the Mustangs retain possession. Your friendly local community bank serving Wiggins and all surrounding areas is highplainsbank.com. Now let's see who triggers it in here for Fort Morgan. With under 2 minutes remaining, Bushlack is back in for Simone Martinez. Christensen gets it into Wolf. Wolf with the left-handed dribble. Swings it left side to Holdcroft. Now on the left wing to Sanchez. Jump pass at the top for Dahl. She's double-teamed. Dribbles to her right. Right side. Here is Emma Christensen. Her shot is blocked, but a foul along the right baseline off the feet from Dahl. And the foul is on Gomez. Emma Christensen to shoot two. She just made 2 free throws. This is Morgan County's B106 KPRB Brush Fort Morgan. And the free throw is up and off the back of the rim. Second free throw is upcoming for Emma Christensen. She bends. She shoots and scores. Oh, what happened? I think the other one got waved off because of a lane violation. I don't think that was a 3 she took. I don't believe that was a 3 unless they're saying it was, and she missed that one. And the rebound to Sanchez. Hooks, misses, and a foul. Wow. Back to the line. And that foul is on Gabby Herr. I'll say this for Fort Morgan. They're fighting in this game. They're playing hard in this game. They're hitting the boards in this game. Free throw by Sanchez is good. 35-22. A minute 37 remaining in the opening half. Second free throw is up, and that's a line drive, and it's short. And the ball is rebounded by Mariah Gonzalez of the Ravens. Over to Drews. It's a 13-point lead for Riverdale Ridge. Drews gets a pick from Bushlack, and that's an offensive foul, a moving screen by Bushlack. That's going to be her third foul. That's a good call. No free throws there because it's an offensive foul. And Martinez is back in for Bushlack. Fort Morgan holding their own here in the last couple of minutes. Here's the pass into Wolf. Bounce pass to Dahl on the high left. Dahl left of the lane to Christensen all the way. Banks and scores. Beautiful play. Emma Christensen now has 5 points all in the quarter. Mustangs down by 11. They're showing a lot of fight here. Here is Gonzalez in the lane. She was bumped and fouled. There's going to be players in foul trouble here. Jessica Sanchez commits her first. It's only the team's 5th. Drews to trigger it in. Looking, still looking. Lobs at left baseline for Gonzalez. Dribbles to her right against Wolf. On the outside right, wide open 3, Martinez off to the right. Kirsten Dahl, nice job on the boards. That's her 4th rebound. Now to Wolf. Wolf with 55 seconds to go. Bounce pass, front court to Holdcroft. Now to Dahl. Looked like she traveled, no whistle. Then she threw it away. Intended for Sanchez. 19 turnovers for Fort Morgan. Catch and pass. We're seeing the Mustangs rushing things way too much. In the left corner, Gomez kicks it on the outside left to Gonzalez. Against Sanchez, dribbling right at the free throw line. Her long 3 hits the bottom of the net. Olivia Wolf has the basketball, and then it's poked away. Here is her. Jump pass outside left. Gonzalez 3, and she missed it. Back rim, the ball's headed out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Mustang basketball with 28.2 seconds to go. Only down by 11. There's the jump pass backcourt to Holdcroft. Jump pass to Kirsten Dahl. Bounce pass inside towards Sanchez. Poked out of bounds. Again, she picked her up too late. Got to get that nice and early, and it went off Fort Morgan. Turnover number 21 unofficially. Riverdale Ridge with a final shot here in the opening half. 13 seconds to go. Drew straight away. Left of the paint. Bounce pass. Now to Gomez. Straight away off the hand of Gonzalez, but she saves it in before it gets into the backcourt. Gonzalez into the paint. Jump pass. Left wing. Gomez 3. Good. Wow. At the buzzer. And Riverdale Ridge leads at the break, and they still haven't put the correct score up there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Should be 38-24. That's a 3. I'll calculate it right now. Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is, but clearly a 3, and there it is. It is a 3-pointer, and we have hit the break. We will take a 3-minute break here in the first of 2 from Fort Morgan High School. And the score in this girls' basketball game, it is Riverdale Ridge 38, Fort Morgan 24 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's get to the second half. Riverdale Ridge leads Fort Morgan 38-24 with a boys' game to follow. A 24-4 run turned a Mustang lead into a double-digit deficit. The Mustangs will stick with their starting 5. Olivia Wolf, Emma Christensen, Kirsten Dahl, Jenna Fritzler, and Marbella Estrada Diaz. Riverdale Ridge with Lene Lucero, Sienna Mullen, Jadalise Gomez, Megan Drews, and Simone Martinez. The Ravens have the ball to begin the third. Drews swings it left side to Martinez. Left baseline, here's Lucero, straight away to Gomez. On the high right to Mullen, picked up nicely by Wolf. In the right corner, Drews with a basketball with a left-handed dribble. Jump pass inside, off the hands of Martinez and taken by Jenna Fritzler. Fritzler with 1 to beat all the way, banks and she misses it, nothing but glass. Megan Drews with a rebound. The foul is on Kirsten Dahl. A bump in the backcourt, her second foul. And here we go with Megan Drews. The pass into Sienna Mullen. Mullen swings it right side to Drews behind the three-point line. Cross court to Gomez. Left corner, wide open 3. Lucero back rimmed it, no. And a nice wrestle there by Fritzler, but picked up by Dahl. And then a foul in the backcourt. Man, Riverdale Ridge is committing some ridiculous fouls here. Gomez with her second. And they've got the lead, but a lot of fouls that don't make any sense. They've already got, a bunch of team fouls in the first half. Here's Olivia Wolf, still in the backcourt, and she traveled, no doubt. Tried to get it into the front court and drag that back foot. And the Ravens come the other way. Neither team has scored. So far, on the outside left, wide open 3 is up, and that's around and no good. Missed by Lucero. And the rebound to Emma Christensen. Christensen with her second. On the outlet to Wolf. Wolf with a crossover dribble. On the high left. Wolf looking down low. Back out to Christensen. Swings it near the top to Estrada Diaz. Marbella looks like she's only got a right-handed dribble. I don't see her using that left hand. Christensen back out to Marbella. Swings it at the head of the three-point circle to Wolf. Left baseline to Christensen. Dribbles left of the lane, into the lane. Misses the shot. Gomez grabs the rebound for the Riverdale Ridge Ravens. On the outlet to Mullen. Mullen chest pass right side to Drews with a left-handed dribble. Cross court Lucero penetrates, pulls up, little 7-footer. Air ball, put back is up and missed by Mullen. And now Wolf has the deflection. Neither team has scored. We played 1:40 here in the third quarter. Wolf left to the lane, bounce pass left baseline. Christensen's shot is up, back rimmed it. And who's got the rebound? Nobody's going for it. Now picked up by Estrada Diaz near midcourt. Estrada Diaz has the shot blocked from behind, but a foul on Mullen. Little 13-footer straight away. Mullen commits her third. Marbella to the line. And she will shoot 2. Well, Fort Morgan's only committed 1 turnover in the first 2 minutes of the quarter. That's good, but the free throw's very short. Got to use a lot more legs than that. That was a push to the rim. Let's see if she gets more knee bend here. That's a lot more knee bend on that. Second free throw is up, and that one is short and off to the right. Martinez with a 6th rebound for the Ravens. Drews, chest pass, left baseline all the way. The runner's up and in by Gonzalez. Just checked into the game. Mariah Gonzalez with 19. 40-24. Christensen backcourt. Bounce pass to Madbea Estrada Diaz. Crosses midcourt. And then we've got a full timeout called by head coach Steve Starsher. That gives us time to tell you that Bank of Colorado is the only bank dedicated to help you make the most of living here. Not just a bank in Colorado, they're Bank of Colorado. Proud supporter of local sports and academics. That's Bank of Colorado. Again, the difference in this game, that 24-4 run by Riverdale Ridge after the Mustangs grabbed a 5-point lead in the opening quarter. And Mariah Gonzalez, averaging 8.4 points a game to lead Riverdale Ridge, has got 19 tonight. And we've only played 18-plus minutes of basketball. She could be headed for a 30-point night. As the Ravens lead by 16, that is. Fort Morgan basketball at midcourt. Man, this Gonzalez is a special player and only a freshman. Can you imagine? Wow. Christensen will be the inbound passer. Gets it into Madbea. Madbea picks up the dribble. Yeah, she doesn't utilize the left hand much, and that's the problem. Here's Fritzler, jump pass to Estrada Diaz. Estrada Diaz dribbles with her right hand, bounce pass on the high right to Christensen. Bounce pass down low and off the hands of Dahl out of bounds. 2 turnovers in the quarter, 23 in the game for Fort Morgan. 5.5 to go in the third. Mustangs still looking to score for the first time in this half. Martinez on the high right, bounce pass near the free throw line, taken by Gomez, back out to Gonzalez. Cross-court pass to Drews. Overhead pass straight away, Martinez into the paint, and she is fouled by Estrada Diaz. That's her first. Drews to throw it in, looking for the cutter. Lobs it at the top for Gonzalez, dribbles to her right, bounce pass, right corner for Drews. Down low for Gonzalez, hooks it up, misses, went for the rebound, didn't get it. Jenna Fritzler has it instead for Fort Morgan on the outlet to Wolf. 5 minutes to go in the third. Christensen to Wolf across midcourt, left-handed dribble, maintains the dribble. On the outside left, Christensen puts up a 15-footer, misses well short. And Jadalise Gomez has the basketball for Riverdale Ridge. On the outlet to Drews, chest pass, left baseline Gonzalez, penetrates, fouled by Fritzler on the drive to the basket. That's Fritzler's third. Sanchez and Holdcroft will check in for Fort Morgan. Fritzler's going to be out of there, you would think. So is Estrada Diaz. And to throw it in is Drews. In the front court, underneath the basket, Drews lobs it inside for Martinez, poked away by Dahl, intercepted by Christensen. 10 turnover. Christensen all the way, hooks and misses. Rebound, Dahl puts it up, got nothing but glass. And Martinez has the basketball now for Riverdale Ridge. Here's Drew straight away, thinks about the three, takes the three and misses off the front of the rim. And there's a tie-up between Christensen and Lene Lucero. Possession arrow goes over to the Mustangs. Let's see what we have now. Something fell on the floor that had to be picked up, but it will be Fort Morgan basketball. We've had a total of 2 points scored in the quarter. It was by Riverdale Ridge, and we have 4:19 to go, and then Christensen just walked. Wow. With no pressure, that's the thing. That's 24 for the Mustangs. In the turnover column, as many points as turnovers. That is not good. On the high right, Megan Drews behind the three-point line. Bounce pass is forced inside, poked away by Christensen. Nice play defensively by the Mustang senior. Wolf, bounce pass to Holdcroft, right baseline. She's trapped over there, back out to Dahl. In the right corner to Sanchez. Lob inside, knocked away, taken by Dahl, and she hits it off the side of the backboard. Sanchez puts it up, and that is short. Christensen has fouled as she went up. Man, the Mustangs relentless on the backboards. A lot of chances there. The foul was on Gomez, her third. And here we go with Emma Christensen to the stripe. Her free throw is in the air, and that is in and out. Christensen tonight from the line is 3 out of 6. And out of the game is Lucero. Back in is Michaela Stark. 3:56 remaining in the third. Second free throw. There you go. Emma converts, 40-25. Fort Morgan still not out of this game with 3:49 remaining. Drews just beyond the timeline. Mustangs in that 2-3 on the high right. Over to Gomez, lob down low. There's a foul from behind by Dahl. I'm not sure why she did that. And no chance to knock that away, intended for Martinez. Dahl commits her third. Jadalise to throw it in. Mustangs have 14 fouls. Riverdale Ridge with 3. On the outside right, Drews now right corner shot by Gomez. Back rimmed it, and the ball is knocked out of bounds off Martinez. Fort Morgan basketball, if they can go on a small run, they're back in the game. The problem is their offense is getting worse with every passing quarter. 13 in the first, 11 points in the second, and that ball is nearly thrown away out of bounds. Saved in by Riverdale Ridge. The Mustangs have it. Dahl down low for Sanchez, poked out of bounds by Michaela Stark. Mustangs retain possession. And they've only got 1 point in this quarter. Estrada Diaz is back in for Holdcroft. Wolf to throw it in. Olivia Wolf lobs it outside left to Estrada Diaz. At the top now for Emma. In the right corner, Wolf. She'll take the three, and that's off the back of the rim. Michaela Stark secures the board for the Ravens. On the outlet to Drew's left corner, 3. Gonzalez short. Rebound to Olivia Wolf. That's her 5th already. There's the outlet pass to Christensen. Christensen still in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Wolf. Got across the timeline. Wolf still maintains the dribble. Baseball pass front court to Dahl. On the outside right to Estrada Diaz. Looking down low, and she traveled. Well, that's the other issue. You don't have to pass it as soon as you catch the ball. And we've seen that as well. Just being way too panicky. Well, this is a defensive quarter to say the least. Outside right, Gomez, long 3. Back rimmed it. Emma Christensen grabs her 4th board. Christensen by herself across the timeline. And now we have a timeout called by head coach Steve Starsher. 30-second timeout. Boys game will be starting late. Well, when I mean late, just past the scheduled start time. Scheduled to start at 7 o'clock. I'm guessing we'd go at about 7:20, but that's my guess right now. Since we have 2:37 remaining third quarter. Premier Farm Credit understands production ag. They've been serving Yuma and Holyoke and Sterling and Fort Morgan and all our rural communities for over 100 years. Premier Farm Credit. Gabby Herr. Bailey Bushlack back into the game. Megan Drews, Mariah Gonzalez, and Jadalise Gomez. The Mustangs with Emma Christensen, Jessica Sanchez, Olivia Wolf, Kirsten Dahl, and Marbella Estrada Diaz. There's the pass into Estrada Diaz. Near the top. Swings it left side to Wolf. Jump pass back out to Estrada Diaz with a dribble. Bounce pass right side. Sanchez down low for Dahl. Turns, and it's partially blocked, and then she picks it up as Bushlack knocked it away, and then she had it poked away. She's got it back. Now Christensen banks and misses, and Sanchez with a nice rebound, and she's tied up. Possession arrow goes over to Riverdale Ridge. Here's Megan Drews just across midcourt. At the top for Gomez, left side to her, left corner. Gonzalez penetrates all the way. Her runner's off the side of the backboard. Nice defense by Fort Morgan. Another rebound, the 8th for Kirsten Dahl. Dahl to Estrada Diaz, racing into the front court. Estrada Diaz pulls up 10-footer, is going to be off the bottom of the rim. Gabby Herr grabs the board for Riverdale Ridge. Herr with 1:45 to go in the third. Dribbles on the high left, backs up, takes the 3, and off the front of the rim, and it's out of bounds. Fort Morgan basketball. Amazing. A minute 38 to go in the third. Riverdale Ridge has scored 2 points in the quarter. Fort Morgan has 1. That's it. Bounce pass backcourt, poked out of bounds by her, intended for Wolf. Along the side, quarter court. Mustangs throw it in. Wolf gets it into Estrada Diaz. Double team jump pass. That's a good jump pass to Emma. Emma straight away. Free throw line. She could have shot. Instead, her bounce pass is intercepted by Jadalise Gomez. Here is Mariah Gonzalez down low for Bushlack. And she has the ball stripped away by Kirsten Dahl. And then she's fouled in the backcourt. Boy, good defense by Fort Morgan. Jadalise Gomez with her 4th. Let's see if Lucero comes into the game for Gomez. And here's Allison Holdcroft for Jessica Sanchez. Yeah, Fort Morgan might not be scoring, but their defense has been really good in this quarter. Pass into Christensen, now to Estrada Diaz. And then that ball is kicked by Mariah Gonzalez. With 71 seconds remaining here in the third. And Fort Morgan down by 15, 40-25. Holdcroft in the backcourt, baseball pass front court to Sanchez. Sanchez jump pass inside, over to Christensen. Banks and scores with a left hand. Boy, that's a gorgeous shot there by Emma. Emma now with 8 points, 3 in the quarter. It's a 13-point lead. The other way, banking and scoring off the pass is Lucero. Boy, just like that, 4 points quickly. 2 by each team. Here's Emma the other way, 3-on-1. Bounce pass, Sanchez banks and scores. Right off the glass to the left of the basket. Emma Christensen with the assist. Jessica Sanchez with a bucket. All of a sudden, an offensive onslaught. In the right corner, wide open, Gonzalez 3. Back rimmed it, no. And Kirsten Dahl is got the rebound, and then Lucero tied her up, possession arrow Fort Morgan. Kirsten with 9 rebounds in the game. It's 42-28. Emma to throw it in. Backcourt to Estrada Diaz, now to Emma. Jump pass is taken by Holdcroft. She had the ball stripped away, got it back now to Sanchez, 3-on-1. Sanchez stripped away. Estrada Diaz, 10-footer off the deflection, misses. And the ball is out of bounds. That is off of Megan Drews. Fort Morgan retains possession. 16.1 seconds remaining, 3/4 court. The inbounds passer will be Emma Christensen. Bounce pass to Dahl. Dahl's pass is knocked away out of bounds by her. Here's the inbounds pass to Estrada Diaz. 11 seconds to go, and she threw it right into the hands of Gabby Herr. The other way, the layup is up and in by Gonzalez off the glass. 21 points in the game. 1 second to go, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. Riverdale Ridge led by 14 at halftime. They're up by 15 after 3. 44-29 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back with you here at Fort Morgan High School, where the Mustangs trail by 15 going into the fourth quarter. 44-29, the Ravens have the basketball. On the high right is Gomez with a left-handed dribble. Cross court to Lucero, straight away. Back out Gomez, fakes the 3, dribbles. Ball is knocked away, taken by Sienna Mullen along the right baseline, and then she looks like she's fouled or tied up. Jenna Montoya with some nice defense, Fort Morgan basketball. The Mustangs have Fritzer, Montoya, Christensen, Dahl, and Estrada Diaz. Christensen backcourt with plenty of pressure. Now to Estrada Diaz, and then she had the ball knocked away. It's loose on the floor. It is picked up by Riverdale Ridge. Lucero banks and scores. Right off the glass, Lucero's got 4 all in this half. Christensen fouled from behind by Lucero. Her 3rd foul, the team's 5th. 46-29, Ravens lead the Mustangs. Yeah, no reason to foul up 17 points. You just play solid defense. Here's the pass into Christensen in the backcourt. Now to Estrada Diaz. Jump pass to Montoya. Free throw line, 15-footer. Back rimmed it. And the ball is loose. It's still loose on the floor. Picked up by Emma Christensen. Bounce pass to Estrada Diaz. Chest pass, left wing to Montoya with a 1 dribble cross-court pass. That's an awful pass, but the Mustangs caught a break as it was wrestled away by Christensen. Left-handed dribble, now to Montoya. Swings it at the top now for Fritzer. Inside to Montoya, and that one is intercepted by Jadalise Gomez. Gomez with a 2-on-2. Cross-court to Lucero, left wing. Mullen, 3 off the bottom of the rim. Jenna Fritzler grabs her 5th rebound. Well, the good shooting in the first half by Riverdale Ridge has gone away. They had 10 three-pointers in the opening half. They've done nothing here in the second half. Estrada Diaz steps in, bounce pass inside, forced to Fritzler. A tie-up on the floor, possession arrow, Riverdale Ridge. With 6.5 to go in the game, the Ravens lead the Mustangs 46-29. Riverdale Ridge, should I say, outscored Fort Morgan 6-5 in the third. Overhead pass is taken by Lucero. Front court to Bushlack. Down low to Mullen. Waits for a defender. Misses. Gets it back. Puts it up and throws up an air ball. Might have been partially blocked. Montoya grabs the rebound for Fort Morgan. So here come the Mustangs. The other way. Christensen across the timeline. Crossover dribble. And we've got a whistle and a foul. That's a foul on Mullen. Sienna Mullen with her fourth. That'll be the team's sixth. Well, maybe the Mustangs get some free throws out of this. Fort Morgan attempted 17 free throws in the opening half. They've got 3 here in the second half. Riverdale Ridge has 2 all game. Terrible pass. Dahl tried to force it in. I'm not sure what she saw. It is picked off. Drews the other way. Chest pass, right corner from Mullen. Back out to Gomez. Right of the lane all the way. Throws it off the bottom of the backboard, out of bounds off of Gomez as she went for the rebound. Brooklyn Cundiff will check back in for Fort Morgan. For Estrada Diaz. And this pressure by Riverdale Ridge is not going to be as relentless as it's been early in the game. Olivia Wolf in the backcourt. Now Emmett Christensen picks up the dribble. Bounce pass to Wolf. Still hasn't crossed the timeline. Now doesn't a bounce to Montoya. Jump pass to Fritzler. Then her pass is intercepted and then out of bounds as Cundiff knocked it away. Turnover number 31 for the Mustangs. Riverdale Ridge has just 13. Long pass to Mullen, left baseline all the way. Shot is blocked by Fritzler. Boy, she blocked it right back into her face. Nice job by Jenna. Baseball pass Wolf. That is intercepted by Megan Drews. Now to Gomez, right wing three. Book it. That is perfect by Gomez. She's got 11. And the lead is 20. The biggest lead for Riverdale Ridge. Off the 32nd turnover by the Mustangs. 49-29. Christensen still in the backcourt. Bounce pass front court to Fritzler. Fritzler right of the lane. Fritzler bounce pass to Cundiff. That one is knocked away by Bailey Bushlack and intercepted. Here is Gomez. Her layup is up and missed, and a foul on Jenna Fritzler, which will be her fourth. Well, the opponents are only going to get more difficult for Fort Morgan. And they are down by 20 in this game. Gomez to shoot a deuce. Only the third and fourth free throws attempted by Riverdale Ridge. And that's a miss, in and out. Sienna Mullen went 2 out of 2 in the first half. This is to hit the 50-point mark for the Ravens. Up, good. Riverdale Ridge 50, Fort Morgan 29. And the clock, there you go, the clock finally, man, they've had some lapses here. Here in the front court off the steal, and now Mullen's shot is up, and that's in from 15 feet away off another Mustang miscue. 52-29 with 4.5 to go. Here's the bounce pass inside for Fritzler. She was bumped and fouled, and good. That looked like continuation, but they're going to count it. The basket is good, and the foul is on Gomez. Nice job off the glass by Jenna Fritzler. She's got 10 points in the game. 52-31, 4.5 to go. Free throw by the senior is in the air, and that's off the back of the rim, and Bailey Bushlack has her second rebound. Here is Mullen, right corner, wide open. Gonzalez shot is in, and that is a three-pointer for Mariah Gonzalez. She leads all scores with 24, and now we have a bump near midcourt. What are the Ravens doing? It's just dumb. I'm sorry. You're up by 24. I mean, the pressure's fine, but why are you fouling? Gonzalez commits her third. No reason to foul. Just play good, solid defense. Holcroft will check in here for Jenna Fritzler with 4:15 to go in the game. And the Mustangs down by 24. Emma's got 8 points tonight. The senior bends, shoots, and scores. Now it's 2 free throws. That was the 18th foul, and it was not a shooting foul. Jessica Sanchez will check in if this free throw is made. If not, she'll have to wait. That one is up, and that one is off to the right around, no good. Rebound to Mullen. That's her 6th for Riverdale Ridge. Mullen, front court, chest pass, left corner, Lucero triple, front rimmed it. The ball is knocked out of bounds. That is off of Lene Lucero. Sanchez and Estrada Diaz into the game. Jenda Montoya will inbounds the basketball, and now Riverdale Ridge backs off. That's a good idea. Estrada Diaz into the front court on the outside right to Wolf with a left-handed dribble. Olivia looking, guarded by Mullen, gets a pick from Montoya, picks up the dribble, bounce past Montoya, into the lane, turns, shoots, and that ball bounces around, no good, missed about a 10-footer. Megan Drews with her 2nd board. Drews with 3:45 to go, long chest pass to Mullen, banks and scores with the left hand. Mustangs did not catch up defensively. Sienna Mullen with 15 points, the lead is 25. Estrada Diaz across the timeline, a 5-on-3, left wing wide open, Wolf 3, air ball. Ball is loose. It's pinballed into the hands of Mariah Gonzalez. Gonzalez crossing midcourt. She might come out of the game shortly with her 24 points. And that 3 is up and in. That is Megan Drews in the right corner off the pass from Gonzalez. 13 three-pointers for the Ravens in the game. The Mustangs have 1. Here's Jessica Sanchez, right baseline. She double dribbled. 60-32 with 3:05 to go in the game. Mustang boys have made an appearance, waiting to take the court against Riverdale Ridge. Sienna Mullen across midcourt. Mullen gets a pick, dribbles all the way, pass inside Lucero, left wing. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez left baseline, Lucero, 15-footer is around and no good. Rebound Bushlack off the glass and in. Bushlack scores for the first time in the game, and the lead is 30. 62-32. Holdcroft lobs it left side. Montoya, 15-footer. Front rimmed it. Bushlack grabs another rebounder, 4th. On the outlet to Mullen, 2.5 to go. The Ravens lead 62-32. Three-pointer, back rim, missed by Mullen, and the rebound to Cornelius, but then she threw it away. Into the hands of Olivia Wolf with 2:18 remaining. Wolf jump pass front court to Holdcroft. Cross court, Montoya, little 10-footer. Good! On the left wing for Jenda Montoya. Nice shot. She's got 4 points, 62-34 with 2:03 remaining. Chest pass right side to Cornelius. Behind the three-point line, gets a pick from Bushlack. Lob into the lane, Mullen down low. Bushlack banks, misses, but a foul on Holdcroft. Allison commits her first. Bailey Bushlack to the line. She will shoot 2. Lots of seniors on this team, but their leading scorer, Mariah Gonzalez, is only a freshman. Averaging 8.4 points a game, and tonight went off for 24. Still in the game, though. She could score more. Free throw is up, and that's around and no good. Free throw number 2 is upcoming. Cundiff is back into the game, and so are Dahl and Christensen. Second free throw about to be attempted here for Bailey Bushlack. Start time should be maybe closer to 7:10 now instead of 7:20. That's good. 63-34 Ravens. Estrada Diaz races into the front court. Bounce pass right corner for Kirsten Dahl. Bumped and fouled. Again, I don't know why the Ravens are doing this. Just ridiculous fouls. Bailey Bushlack with her 4th. Dahl. No, that's a 1-and-1. What are they doing? It's already the 19th foul. They should know this already. They're about to inbound it. Dahl to shoot 1 and hopefully a second for Fort Morgan. Free throw is in the air, and that is in and out. Ella Cornelius grabs the basketball for Riverdale Ridge. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a crossover. Dribbles left of the lane. Bounces it back out to Gabby Herr. Now the three by Cornelius is going to be short, but the long rebound to Bushlack. Backs in the defender. Now in the lane. Here's the runner up and short by Gabby Herr. Rebound Bushlack. She misses. Rebound to Brooklyn Cundiff of Fort Morgan. Lots of opportunities there, but no conversion there for Riverdale Ridge. Estrada Diaz now to Dahl. Right baseline jump pass is loose, and it's still on the floor. Picked up by Dahl. Has her shot blocked by Bushlack. Again, there's no pump fake there. Without a pump fake, you're not getting away with that. You need a little bit of a pump fake. Just can't go straight up on taller players. Right baseline, Herr lost control, got it back on the right wing to Bushlack. Cross-court pass is poked away, and it's out of bounds off of Fort Morgan. And to trigger it in is Gonzalez with 48 seconds to go. And the Mustangs trailing by 29. Let's see if they just, well, they're not going to dribble out the clock. Lucero, right wing chest pass to Cornelius. Takes a dribble in the right corner to Lene Lucero with a left-handed dribble. Bounce pass inside and the runner up and in by Gabby Herr. Her first points of the game. It's a 31-point lead with 24 seconds to go. Christensen bounce pass is kicked out of bounds by Gonzalez with 22.1 remaining. Riverdale Ridge will move to 2-1 in league play, 5-8 overall. Christensen, just get it in. Down by 31, you're looking for a cutter from midcourt. Estrada Diaz jump pass to Dahl. Cross-court pass to Christensen, dribbles into the paint. Then her runners up, back rimmed it from 5. Rebound Dahl, and she throws it off the backboard. Montoya, 15-footer, she misses. And the rebound to Ella Cornelius. That's going to be it here. 1 second to go. A long three is off the bottom of the backboard by Gabby Herr. And it's a big fourth quarter. And a huge victory there for Riverdale Ridge as they defeat the Fort Morgan Mustangs 65-34. We'll take a little time before we take a break because normally other gyms I've gone to, it's 10 minutes in between games. For some reason at Fort Morgan High School, and maybe some others as well, it's been 15 minutes. And the clock has not been reset yet, so we wait till the clock is reset. Kind of gives us a barometer for our sponsors and everything. But yeah, now there is 15 minutes on the clock. Momentarily, we will take a break, and then we will outline what happened in this particular game, where Fort Morgan did get off to a good start. But Riverdale Ridge is shooting lights out in this game. And the Mustangs had their issues taking care of the basketball big time. The only advantage Fort Morgan had was at the free throw line. That was it. Not that they shot a great percentage, but they got to the line a lot more than Riverdale Ridge. As the Mustang and Riverdale Ridge boys are warming up right now. So we're going to take a break. We will take a break and get you to the Mustang postgame show. Right after this, the final score tonight in the girls' game, Riverdale Ridge defeats Fort Morgan in Fort Morgan 65-34, right here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Mustang Post Game Show is brought to you by Morgan Community College, here to make your dreams become a reality for all students. That's Morgan Community College. Check them out at morgancc.edu. Lady Mustangs lost tonight 65-34 to Riverdale Ridge. It was a 13-8 Fort Morgan lead. Riverdale Ridge, though, scored the final 11 points of the opening quarter, went on a 24-4 run, and they never looked back. freshman Mariah Gonzalez led the way with 24 points. Sienna Mullen at 15 for the Ravens, 12 for Jadalise Gomez. Next up in the scoring column, Lene Lucero with 4. Megan Drews and Bailey Bushlag both scored 3 points. And then 2 points apiece for Simone Martinez and Gabby Herr. For the Mustangs, they got 10 points from Jenna Fritzler, 8 in the opening half. 9 from Emma Christensen. Kirsten Dahl scored 4, 3 apiece for Olivia Wolf. Along with Jessica Sanchez, Allison Holdcroft had 1 point. Kirsten Dahl and Jenda Montoya had 4. And that was the scoring there for Fort Morgan. Hopefully I got all that in. 35 rebounds for Riverdale Ridge. 7 of those from Martinez. The Mustangs had 33-10 from Kirsten Dahl. Fort Morgan committed 35 turnovers in the game. Only 14 for Riverdale Ridge. Free throw shooting, the Mustangs were 11 of 25, 44%. Riverdale Ridge 4 out of 6, 67%. And with a loss, the Mustangs dropped to 2-10 and 0-3 in league play. Riverdale Ridge 2-1 in the league, 5-8 overall. And now Fort Morgan's got to take on another team that has not won in league play, at least going into tonight. But Frederick is 6-4, and that game at Frederick will be at 5:30 on Wednesday, right here on B106, as well as the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Now time for the boys' game here in just a few minutes. And how does Fort Morgan recover psychologically from that difficult 50-49 loss to Severance on Tuesday? Yeah, that's a tough one on the road. You figure you have a chance to win. And that defensive-oriented game was one that Fort Morgan could not pull out. Still having a winning season, as they're 1-1 in the league and 6-5 overall. Riverdale Ridge has won both league games. They are 10-2, and they've won 8 consecutive games. Wesley Carnes for Fort Morgan averaging 17 points a game. And, of course, Fernando Marquez also in double figures. Ryan Leopold is the guy to watch for Riverdale Ridge. The junior is scoring 15 points a contest. And sophomore Brady Green at 10.2 points a game. They've got some size, undoubtedly. They do have some size, but size only goes so far in basketball. It certainly can help, especially if that size comes with offensive ability. The Mustangs, quite frankly, a little bit undersized. And that's why they've got to shoot well from the outside to generate any semblance of offense. So this is a big one here for Fort Morgan. Not only because they don't want to go to 6-6, but they lose this game. Then you've got Frederick on Wednesday, which is 8-3 and 2-0 in league play. And they beat Frederick here last year, and the Warriors for sure will be looking to avenge that regular season loss. And they get Fort Morgan on their home court. So that's the situation here. The Riverdale Ridge girls defeat Fort Morgan 65-34. We anticipate this boys game will be a little bit more competitive. Now, Fort Morgan and Riverdale Ridge played one heck of a game last year, as this is Morgan County's B106 KPRB. Rush Fort Morgan. Let's see if I can find what happened in the game a year ago, because that was a Saturday afternoon game in Thornton. The Mustangs trailed throughout, but Riverdale Ridge, in fact, they tied the game late, but Riverdale Ridge scored the last 5 points of the game to win 57-52. The Mustangs would win 3 of their next 4 during this abbreviated 14-game season, in which Fort Morgan finished 7-7. But that was a swing game there. If Fort Morgan wins that game, perhaps they make the state tournament. That's how critical that game was. Fort Morgan last year, they lost some tough games. To Roosevelt early on, game they should have never lost by 3, especially since they beat them by 23 points the second time. They also lost to Thompson Valley in a close game. Severance was another close game here on a Friday night. That's why you got to win games like tonight, especially after losing at Severance by 1 single point on Tuesday. NFL playoffs begin tomorrow, and both games will be on our sister station, 1010 KSIR at 2:30. It's the Raiders and the Bengals. And the other AFC game, again, also on 1010 KSIR, will be coming up at 6:15. It'll be the 6th seed New England Patriots against the 3rd seed Buffalo Bills. 3rd time they meet this season. And the visiting team won the first 2 meetings. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the start of tonight's game. The boys' game, the second half of the doubleheader. After the Riverdale Ridge girls defeated Fort Morgan 65-34, you are listening to Mustang Basketball on your home of the Class 3A state football champions, Morgan County's B106, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.